Hello everyone, welcome back to Electric Tornado. Happy Halloween! Today's October 31st, 2025, and we got some weather to talk about. We're going to talk about some of the Halloween weather in some places that we're expecting in the United States. So let's get into it. So I guess let's just start off with what we have in the north right now. In the north east of the United States, northern New England, we got some storms, unfortunately, in this area right now. Those are going to stay there for a while. It's going to cause some rain. Right now, it's kind of raining in Vermont right now. So that's kind of it. We do possibly expect some rain today and around Halloween time. So, we're going to have some rain up here. So if you're in New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Baltimore, you guys are expected to see some rain during trick-or-treat hours, which is definitely not lucky and not good. So let's check out the future radar for your area to see what those storms will look like in your guys' area. So this future radar will tell us when you guys are expecting rain on trick-or-treating hours, and like how bad is it going to be. So this I think trick-or-treat hours is definitely towards the night, I think. So we can see as we get more later today, this is around 2, you can see some of these isolated storms develop the northeast, and then they will continue to try to develop. Then you can see up here, these storms are still continuing in New York and the northeast. Those storms are still continuing, and we're going to be expecting a bad trick-or-treating in these areas back up here. So we'll talk about bad trick-or-treat weather in these areas. Most people inside of that circle are not going to have a very good trick-or-treat hours. As well down here, you guys aren't going to have very good trick-or-treating. But that's kind of it. But yeah, this is for today. You're expecting some rain for trick-or-treating hours. So, this rain is going to get out of there pretty soon. This could cause some flooding up there. I mean, it's been sticking around for a while. It's probably gonna stick around until like November 2nd. I'm not for sure though. But if you're over here in like Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, you guys are good for trick-or-treating. There might be a few storms that pop up later around trick-or-treating hours in some areas. Northern Ohio may see a few storms during trick-or-treating. It's not going to be too crazy though. Michigan, yeah, possibly. Parts of Wisconsin. And you see, look at a lot of these storms in Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. This is near trick-or-treating hours. But a lot of people are probably going to have bad trick-or-treating in those areas. But if you're in Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, you guys are going to have good trick-or-treating hours. It's probably going to be some gusty winds, though. You really need to bring your jackets because it's probably going to be pretty cold, too. As well, if you're south of this storm, of this, like, rainstorm up here, if you're south of this rainstorm, like down here somewhere, like on the East Coast, you guys are good. You guys are good. You guys will see the best Halloween weather out of everyone down here. Not up here, not up there, down here. You guys will see the best Halloween weather out of everyone in the United States. If you're down here, you guys probably will also see some really good Halloween weather. Just bring your jackets. Over here, you guys will probably also see some good Halloween weather from the plains. If you're up here in like Washington, if you go trick-or-treating tonight, Western Washington or anywhere in Washington, pretty much, you guys are going to see some rain. So you guys aren't going to have good trick-or-treating tonight if you go trick-or-treating. California, Oregon, same thing, except California, you guys are good. If you're down here in like Southern California, Phoenix, Arizona, Los Angeles, you guys, there's nothing crazy. It's just do what you normally do. There's no weather down there, pretty much. So, that's our outlook for Halloween trick-or-treat. So, we got that over with. Now, looks like we got a frost advisory and freeze watch in parts of Missouri. Yeah, we just definitely need to protect your tender plants from that. But anyways, we have a hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean that we need to be looking at right now. It sent out a little bit of impacts onto Bermuda. It wasn't too crazy though. Again, it's a rapid weakening hurricane. It was likely one of the strongest hurricanes we've ever had in the Atlantic Ocean. It was the strongest one this year, and it was the strongest hurricane to ever hit Jamaica. I mean, it went straight through Jamaica. It devastated Jamaica, and it was just, oh my gosh, it was just sad. And then after that, it went through Cuba, then it went through the Bahamas, and then just got out into the Atlantic Ocean. And it's still continuing, but it's not expected to impact anyone. Might get a little bit close to St. John's, though. You guys might feel a little bit of impact. So let's check out the future radar for St. John's, if anyone's watching from there. So this is what the radar looks like when it's around St. John's. It's going to be a Category 1 hurricane when it's near St. John's. So that's a thing that we got to be watching closely as well. As we get more to the future, it kind of just goes up into the Atlantic Ocean and weakens, and we don't have to worry about that. But that's in the future. But yeah, it's going to be a tropical storm at November 4th, around 1 a.m. still. Anyways, that's what we're looking at with our tropical weather. Yeah, let's get into some of our other weather that we need to talk about. This storm up in the northeast is pretty much like a nor'easter, but without all the snow and the crazy stuff. So, yeah, we do got a low pressure system up here somewhere. So, yeah. We do got the system moving through. It's supposed to get out here pretty soon. Could see some pretty big. This is the thing that's going to be causing the pretty big wind gusts during trick-or-treating tonight. Is this red thing? So, yeah, that will get out of there pretty soon though. And then you'll get another system that goes over the United States after that, which is pretty much like a jet stream. I don't know. It's not too crazy, but that's going to get out of there soon. And then you're going to get that, and then you're going to get another ridge that comes through, which is kind of like a trough-looking thing. And this could drive some severe weather within this area. So, yeah, it could drive some severe weather within this area. This is on November 8th, and then that will move through, could drive severe weather in the Ohio Valley. Then you'll get this thing that goes through, could also cause some gusty winds and severe weather by November 12th. But after all that gets through, we're not really for sure what's going to happen, and we can't confirm any of these scenarios. Now on temperature anomaly, this thing will show us the temperatures in the United States. So yeah, if you're down here in the Gulf, pretty much like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida, it's pretty cold down there. If you're like on the West Coast, like California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, it's pretty warm in that area, but it's expected to stay that way. And then some more cold will go through the United States. So the bluer temperatures is the colder, and the warmer looking temperatures are the warmer. And then you can see it gets way warmer into the United States after that. So we go into the future around Monday. But then you can see the warmth kind of takes over the United States, and it's probably going to get pretty warm in a lot of places in the United States, especially over the Rockies. Then you got the West Coast after that, going to get the cold, but this is for Thursday next time. So that's kind of what we're expecting with all of this. So let's just play it out and see what it looks like. Sometimes I like doing that. But yeah, we're going to see a major warm up, and things are going to continue to hammer the Pacific Northwest. It might get a little bit worse as we get to the future, but I'll keep you guys updated on everything. Thank you guys so much for watching Electric Tornado. Hope you have a good Halloween and a good day. Hope you have a good week, and hopefully I'll be making videos every single day. I might take a few breaks, though. That's one thing you gotta do sometimes. Have a good day, everyone, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.